Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program, where I am going to head out to our space station and begin a little bit of
demolition,
so to speak, and
We'll call it.
readjusting,
Let's call it
fixing.
a rehab, a refurbishment, if you will.
Yeah. While I'm doing this, I believe Bobby is.
I am
You're
manning.
gonna. What are you? Wait, what are you gonna do? I can't remember.
I am manning the refueler right now.
Ah, yes, that's right. You're going to rendezvous the refuel section.
Yes.
Well, one of probably multiple refuel sections, really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm. It's a little laggy. The ship is a little bit big. So I need Bill. I need to EVA Bill here.
You need Bill. Oh,
Because Bill is an engineer, and Bill is moving away slowly from the spacecraft. That is not exactly what I was hoping for.
and my client wants me to set Bill Kerman as a target, and I just want to set the habitation module as target.
Yeah, ideally.
We got to come up with a cool name for the actual ship, so it's not Space Station dash Habitation Module.
Oh, yeah. Well, once we're
Mm-hmm.
assembled here.
If you'd like to suggest a name for the space station, submit them in the comments below.
Yeah.
It is not. Hold on. Is there a? Can I tab to you in Target? Sun, Moho, Eve, Gilly, Kerbin.
No, I don't think
No.
you can do that.
Okay. Oop. Shift tab brings up the whatchamacallit screen, so that's not going to help anything. By the way, I'd like to apologize. I didn't shave before this Let's Play, so I'm a little disheveled looking.
Does what?
I said I didn't shave, so I got like a 5 o'clock shadow going. So I'm kind of disheveled looking for this Let's Play.
Okay.
That was.
Oh, you're making a Reddit joke.
I'm making a Reddit joke. Yes. Just saying.
That's
I'm
a bad joke.
I'm sorry.
Because you and I are the only
Normally-
ones that are going to get that joke.
Normally, well, I mean, yeah, never mind. Once you've reached the point of needing a whiteboard to explain it, it's lost all of its comedic value. So we're just gonna here. You know what? Hello, welcome to Kerbal Space Program. I'm Robbie Rigel. With me is Thunder Dan, and today we're going to be continuing building our ship.
Okay. Well, I'm removing struts.
You're removing
very slowly.
and
It's a very careful balancing act here. When I scrapped this octagonal cubic octagonal strut or whatever, it exploded. It's kind of unnerving. At least when I remove the regular struts, it's like a puff of smoke.
Okay, so I at the moment cannot like. There's 1,001 targets for me to click on, like right near you, and that's the problem. I'm focused on Duna. That would be a problem. Focus Ike, Focus Strays, Jewel, Lathe, Val, Tylo, Bop, Pole, Saranus, Hale, Ovak, Elu, Slate, Tetko, Yurlum, Polta, Preax, Wall. What the hell? Tal, Nidon, Plock. Oh, wait. Focus refueling. Well, refueling stage is me, so that's good. I want to actually focus on myself. I'm like, wait. Did it work that way? No. All right. Hey.
Okay, was that all? No, there's still one more. And then the actual decoupler. Which, oddly enough, is facing the correct direction.
So Bill Kerman is out is on EVA right now, right?
Yes.
All right.
For the moment.
All right. I am just going to set him as target, just so I have something to, calculate stuff by. And wow, that is... So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to add a menu.
He's about to not be on EVA though, so
Well, good. Maybe
you might be able to set the ship here in a second.
Okay.
I just got to get back in. Got that decoupler off. Grab on. There we go. And board. Okay, so Bill is no longer on EVA. See if you can set the station before I undock this other.
All right, there we go.
Did that work?
Yes, that worked.
Excellent.
No, wait. Ah! I really clicked around. Oh, wait, I can stop that. I tried to get rid of it, set my maneuver node, and I accidentally clicked on the warp to maneuver node button. We don't want to do that.
That's probably not
Yes.
ideal.
So here is my ascending node. So we're going to change our angle of orbit. I'm sure there's a technical term for that we're missing.
Let's see. Control from here.
And I've done nothing but like listen to people from like NASA and JPL on podcasts, and I'm sure I've heard the term before, talking about, oh yeah, we intercepted Pluto, blah, blah, blah. So let's see how much of this angle we can wane away. If you hover over any of the nodes here and you roll your mouse wheel sometimes, or it will actually move it for you at a slower pace. I don't think I'm going to get rid of this angle. I think I'm going to be stuck at I'm going to be stuck at 1/10 of a degree.
It's possible.
I'm not even adding that much delta V. There we go. I added a... Oh, there we go. 0. All I had to do was add a ton of delta V. I mean, not a ton. I added 2 more meters a second of delta V to get 0.
I am slowly pulling away
Good.
from the ship here with your engine section. Trying not to get... Well, I'm trying to get far enough away, but only far enough away that I can actually rotate this thing around to get the docking port facing the correct way.
All right. So, let's just speed up time just a little bit here. Give myself a couple of minutes before... And we'll go under 3 minutes here before my maneuver node intersect. And we will set the autopilot for... Set the autopilot to align with the maneuver node. It must be updating the position because it keeps like randomly changing things. It keeps updating my target.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not actually. Yeah, I don't know what is your target still set to that, or is it?
Yeah, it's still set to that.
Well, I don't know what this portion of it could be to this portion that I'm controlling and not the portion that isn't moving.
It doesn't matter. It's not gonna. You're not altering the orbit of it that much here.
Shouldn't be. I'm just using, RCS here.
All right. Come on. Align. Damn you. All right.
I'm going to pull up a good old docking port indicator mod thing here. We got to bring it over this way a little bit. And then this way just a tad forward.
Yeah, that's not requiring much burn time at all.
I think I'm missing entirely.
All right.
No, it's real close here.
How was our
RCS off. SAS off. Reconnected. God, that's not perpendicular at all. That's real weird. Okay, I think I have to undock.
All right, so here I am, titled Refueling Stage, and Dan, or the rest of the space station, is way over here. So, they are technically ahead of me. Actually, they're kind of exactly behind. It really doesn't matter at this point in time. So I'm going to warp to my apoapsis here. Oh, first of all, I'm going to point the ship prograde and warp to my apoapsis. Because I'm going to because right now my orbit sags.
Yeah, it wasn't the best orbit in the world, but it had a ton of delta V left, so I didn't really care.
Yeah, it goes way above and then kind of falls behind. I'm going to, let's see here. This periapsis is 95,000. I'm going to raise this so it's just a hair above the periapsis. So that way we'll have a spot where hopefully we can intercept it easily. That's the goal anyways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then since there is still a ton of delta V left on this, when we do get closer, I can lower my apoapsis, which will lessen the difference in our speeds and our relative orbital velocities. So, relying on reaction wheels alone. Okay, I guess we've gotten... Relying on reaction wheels alone, we're going to warp to the apoapsis. There we go.
All right, let's see if this thing will magnetize in a relatively lined up position here. It's trying. It's trying real hard. I need to turn SAS off, and maybe it'll figure it out the rest of the way.
Okay, in about 10 seconds, I'm going to start my burn here to raise my periapsis.
It's really thinking about it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Locked. There we go. That's actually about as close as it's gonna get. Okay.
All right. Wow, I
So
got that like on the bleeding edge. I am only 200. We'll like a hair under 200 meters apart there in terms of orbit. So let's see here. What is my distance between my target? We'll set our nav ball to the target. Right now there's a huge relative velocity difference between us.
just let me know when you're starting to get close or whatever, and I'm gonna have to, go to the space station.
I am 1.5 million meters away.
Okay.
So, time warp. without referencing any cult classic movies.
All right, so I just got to look through these containers and try and remember which ones were which. I got to find the...
Yeah, we got a ways to go.
To find the ones with the power tools. Close. Okay, so we need the electric screwdriver. And we need some of these strut ends here. And hopefully I'm going to be able to do this. I've never actually done this before, so here's hoping this works. All right, let's fly down to this end, I guess, to where the lander is.
Oh, wow, that last orbit took out a good chunk. We'll see where we are at the next orbit. We're down to 731 kilometers difference. Yeah, we're down to 200 kilometers. So...
Okay, let's fly over here.
Is there a flight engineer? I bet there's a... Let's see, I bet it's under the rendezvous. Does it tell me... Is that my current distance? 7... Hold on. Habitations distance. Yeah, okay, so good. Okay, so this screen here on Kerbal Engineer tells me my distance, so I can keep an eye on that as I wait to intercept my periapsis here, where I'm going to drop my apoapsis. So we're going to go actually switch to orbit view and switch to retrograde.
Okay, I see kind of how this works. I gotta kind of get myself a little bit stationary here to make this work. That didn't work. I'm so glad I could pick that back up.
Actually, you are...
Okay, so we've got rotate, change position, spacebar to reset orientation. Can we just what the heck is the button to attach? It's not left click, is it? That's not it either. How do I... Is there any way to pick these back up? Maybe I should have tested this on the ground first. Okay, so I've already wasted 2 strut ends. So there's that. I'm going to fly back over here and see if I can read that instruction manual again, because I think I'm missing something. What's up?
It'd be an excellent episode. Like, hold on, Jeb. We need to read the instruction manual. We're not quite...
Yeah, really?
Bill Kerman always gets the bad rap. Bill, you're going to be stuck on EVA until we got to read the instruction manual to this mod.
He is the engineer.
Yes, it's always the engineer. I was a droid engineer in Star Wars Galaxies, Bill. I know your pain. has nothing to do with it, Bob. Oh wait, no. Oh wait.
Talk
What? How
about
does like?
irrelevant games.
We're gonna talk about irrelevant games, Robbie.
I think that's about how he sounds. What?
Yeah, it could be. Okay, how do I... Okay, well, we can dismount and remount those things. I don't want to drop. What is the button to attach? Hang on, I gotta move closer to the screen here.
Where are my
The
glasses?
text is a little bit... The text is a little bit small.
Bill, we need to get a magnifying glass. The text is really small on the instruction manual.
All right. I am 30 seconds
Oh.
from my...
X. Okay. It's not click. It's X. Okay. So X is not a big deal. I am probably going to have to read that instruction manual again because I did not read the section for detaching and reattaching, remounting the part containers, which I'm definitely going to have to do at some point here. Also having a bit of an issue with the microphone stand at the moment. It's fighting me and wants to fall over. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can strut this thing together here.
All right.
Equip
I
that.
dropped my apoapsis, so it is still higher, but closer to the apoapsis of my target, so I will still continue to catch up. I just won't surpass it like I would have the next orbit. I probably dropped it a little bit too much, but, you know, this is a probe, and not, there's no Kerbonauts on here, so we don't have to worry about their livelihood. And Duna's just getting closer the more and more time we waste, so... Or...
Okay. One part attached. We've got a long time before Duna becomes a thing.
Yeah. Becomes a viable target again? Yeah. That's what I gathered. Now is that my... No, okay, that's my target's apoapsis and periapsis here. And its semi-major axis. I really wish I could...
One strut linked. Awesome.
I really wish I would have used this Kerbal Engineer UI the last time I tried to intercept an object. Because it's
Yeah.
a lot better than having to hover over your target.
Yeah, it definitely helps some. Once you get in close, it doesn't really matter. Once you can,
No, it doesn't.
See the target from your screen, you can just kind of tell when you're passing it and whatnot. But
So it's still getting ever so closer. We're 65 kilometers away from my target. About the distance between my house and the city of Chicago. Okay, maybe Evanston, but... 45 kilometers in closing.
I don't like that I lose control of the Kerbal on EVA when I'm attaching these parts. It's kind of annoying.
Wait a minute. Something happened. My distance is increasing now. It must have passed me. Alright, so it... Oh yeah, I should have been paying attention to my target relative velocity instead of my distance. But... Alright, so... Yeah, this is as close as it's going to get. It's actually slightly moved... It's caught up to us, so technically I need to... How does this work? I need to burn towards it, so I need to burn target... to speed myself up while pointing myself at the target, and then not do the F up that I did, 8 episodes ago or whatever.
So I'm going to go fairly minimal on the struts here because it takes a while, and then we'll do like a test burn or something to see if we need to add more.
All right.
Once we've got this thing all set up.
Come on, ship. Point target. I'm going to turn on RCS just to get this thing to line up faster. Starting to get impatient.
Well, we're actually at the end of the episode. So if you like the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more modded Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.